guys, Canon with Teak Tractor. Today we're going to go in depth with the Gravley Pro-Stance series of stand-on mowers. All right, so let's start with the deck and frame. Deck sizes are going to come in a 32-inch, a 36, 48-inch, 52, and a 60. They're all going to have a 7-gauge steel fabricated deck. It's Gravley's X Factor 3, so premium cut quality, premium grass dispersion. The vacuum and baffle system on Gravley's decks are bar none some of the best on the market. So for those commercial guys looking for really clean cut quality, the Pro-Stance is the way to go. It's going to have forged aluminum ball bearing spindles. Also has some steel toolless belt covers, which is really nice. Your flap on the side, nice heavy duty rubber molded flap, and it does have an indentation to where it locks up. So no more bungee straps that you're going to burn on your mufflers. It has an indentation, so you simply pull up, let it lay down, and then to lock it back up, it just sits back down and locks into place. Steel frame, very, very durable. It's going to be 1.5 by 3-inch steel tubular design. Very, very low center of gravity, so it holds hills really, really well. So there you have it, deck and frame. All right, now let's talk about the powertrain. Starting off, let's talk transmission. So Hydrogear is going to supply the transmissions across this model. Hydrogear being a very dependable, well-known brand across the industry. Your 32-inch and your 36-inch model in the Pro-Stance is going to come with a Hydrogear 3100. From the 48-inch through the 60-inch, it's going to be the Hydrogear 3400. So the 3400 is probably one of the most commonly used commercial transmissions in the stand-up market industry-wide. Very, very good choice from Gravley there. No issues, no complaints with that transmission. Extremely dependable and durable. Engine options, 32, 36-inch model. It's going to be the FS 600, which is an 18.5 horsepower engine from Kawasaki. Your 48-inch is going to have a 23.5 horsepower FX series. It's the 730V. 52-inch and a 60-inch. Again, you're going to have the 730V in the FX series for 23.5 horsepower. You're also going to have a couple EFI options in the 26 horsepower range, all from Kawasaki. Kawasaki across the board from Gravley. Really good engines. FX series is very well known. No complaints from us there. Probably the most requested engine that we have across the board in all brands. So there you have it. Powertrain, great transmissions and engines for those commercial jobs. All right, now let's go in depth talking about the features. Starting at the front, we've got this nice front access cover. It is toolless, so you can take this off, access your decks, your belt, your spindle, etc. That's a nice feature there. So no tools in the front. Cutting heights, you got 15 cutting positions starting at 1.5 inches going up to 5 inches. They're using this lever to adjust, so it has a thumb button here. So as you're standing on the machine, you can press it with your thumb and lower it. It also has a really cool feature, which is a foot assist. So once your deck is lowered and you need to get it back up, you can stomp down with your foot, and that helps get the deck back up into position. So if you've got some smaller operators, sometimes that deck can be hard to get up with some of the other deck assists on the market. So that's a really nice feature. Nice, thick, comfortable pad here, and it does have some angles on it. So as you're on a hill or you need to hug one side or the other, I am a fan of that pad. Probably my favorite thing about this mower compared to some of the other options on the market is Gravley's platform. This platform, I've mowed pretty extensively with a Pro-Stance last year, and this platform is very, very comfortable. I would probably add some skateboard tape for grip. That's one thing I did on my personal unit. But it's a very sturdy platform. The angle is very comfortable. It's kind of the Goldilocks platform in my book. It has just enough spring to be comfortable, but it's not so spongy that you're dragging as you're going uphill. It's not bumping into stuff, and it's just not overly squishy like some of the other ones on the market. Really, really big fan. Your operator console up here, this is adjustable, so you can fine tune how fast you want to go based on this front bar. So it has a knob here that you adjust with indentations, so you can move this forward and backward depending on where you want that set. You also have a safety lever, so when the blades are on, you're moving this around. If you do step off or fall off, your hand comes off, it cuts the mower down, which is a nice feature, especially if you're on hills or any kind of position where there could be a safety issue in terms of stepping off the mower. Keep all your digits and toes intact. Fuel capacity on the 32 and the 36, it's going to be a 6-gallon tank. On the 48 through the 60, you're going to have a 9-gallon fuel capacity. So I think the fuel capacity on this is a really big plus. 9 gallons is quite a bit. That'll keep you out there longer, mowing more yards and more accounts without having to go to the gas station to refuel or keep a ton of fuel on the trailers. So really good fuel capacity. Tires, you're just going to have a standard turf tread, very, very common industry-wide tread pattern that we see here. And the tire sizes obviously will change as we get from the smaller mowers, obviously a narrower tire. And then as we get up into the 52 and the 60, our widths will go up. So I won't get in depth on the different tire widths because there's a ton of them. But again, you're going to have different width options, the narrower in the small ones, wider in the big ones, and a standard turf, very industry-wide turf pattern, and it's coming from Kenda, which is a dependable tire brand. All right, so now let's talk pricing. Now, prices are going to vary dealer to dealer, so definitely reach out to your local Gravley dealer and get their exact pricing. I'm just going to quote you what we sell them for, what they start at. And the prices that I'm quoting are going to be a cash price or a cash discount price, and then we'll talk about financing. So Gravley Pro-Stance, it's going to start in the 32-inch model. It's going to start at $8,900, so $8,900. And then at a 60-inch model with an EFI, it's going to top out at $11,300. So there is some in the middle, like a 52, your 10.5, somewhere in that range, depending on engine. And again, those prices are gonna vary. Typically, what we see is going to be about a 10% bump to finance. That's simply a pass-through cost. They charge us a 10% fee. We're very upfront with all of our fees. We don't hide anything. So again, check with your local dealer to see what their finance options are, what programs are available to you. There are some 0% options going on currently. You'll typically see a 0% APR option throughout the spring and summer. So just reach out, find out what those programs are, and then you can go online, get pre-approved, that type of thing. So that's really what we talk about price point wise. Going to be very comparable to all these other commercial mowers or commercial standers on the market. It's going to be cheaper than some, more than others, but you pay for what you get in a Pro Stance. Extremely good cut quality, very, very durable, dependable, very low center of gravity, holds hills really well. So I think the price point justifies the quality that you get with a Gravley Pro Stance. It's like I said, it's going to be comparable to all the big names out there, but I think the value for the dollar in a tried and true commercial unit is there, and we've been extremely happy with Gravley. So that's the intended use there. Commercial mowers, homeowners looking for an extremely good cut quality, or someone who prefers a stand-up version of a mower. Again, commercial guys are typically using a stand-on anyways, and that's really what this is designed for and who it's marketed towards are those commercial guys out mowing every day, all summer long, who value cut quality, durability, dependability. So keep the Pro Stance in mind. Check it out. There you have it. All right, there you have it, guys. There is our breakdown on the Gravley Pro Stance series of stand-up zero-turn mowers. I'm personally a huge fan of this machine. I have spent, out of everything we sell, obviously Bad Boy and Gravley are our two mowing brands. Very happy with both. I think Gravely, in terms of cut quality, durability, it's going to be on the top of my list on the market, bar none. I've spent an exuberant amount of time on a Pro Stance last season, both at my residence, but also out mowing, and was nothing but impressed with how it performed, how durable it was, and dependable it was. It just was very, very happy with all the features, engine options, ride quality. It's very, very comfortable. It cuts better than just about anything I've ever seen, and I have seen a lot of brands. So that's coming from an opinion that's based in factual, actual, real world experience. So I did not talk about warranty, so I'll mention that really quick before we leave. You do have a 5-year or 1,000-hour warranty with no limit for the first 2 years. So just throw that in there. I forgot to mention that earlier. So check our videos out, guys. We post once a week breaking down different models and equipment that we sell. We also do some instructional videos, tips and tricks, all that stuff. So if there's something specifically that you want to see, we're a Gravely Bad Boy dealer. In terms of lawnmowers, we sell Coyote tractors, Bad Boy tractors, and a bunch of implements. So if there's a specific breakdown video that you want to see on any of those products, or a tips and tricks video that you want us to talk about, let us know in the comments. All of our contact information is also in the description. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out via email. Go to our website, check out our used inventory. This model here, you can actually see some grass on it as we talked about it. It's because this was one that I demoed last year a little bit. Didn't get the high hour count that some of the other ones did, but we do have demo models available. So if you're a lawn care guy that's wanting to take one of these out, see how it cuts for you, please reach out to us. Let us know if you're local, and we'll get one of these out mowing for you. And I'm sure you'll be impressed. So thanks for watching.